What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants or Us. As always, guys, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys will help us get there. And I also do want to bring up that as of right now, content creators here on YouTube are finding it more difficult to get their videos out there to the public. So thanks to some really crazy YouTube analytics problems. So if you do enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you'll be the first ones to see our videos once they're uploaded. Okay, so for those who have seen my Season 2 reviews, episode reviews for The Mandalorian, you're probably quite aware that I am a huge Mandalorian fan. I've felt like Season 2 has not just excelled, but it has outperformed even my highest expectation. This show literally went from being, in my eyes, slightly better than the sequel trilogy to now surpassing the sequel trilogy and being something that not only just stands on its own, but actually makes Star Wars stronger as a whole, which is something that Star Wars needed badly after the sequel trilogy failure to attract fans and really to alienate the fans that it already had. So I'm excited about this season of The Mandalorian. I'm even more excited about their villain. I feel like Moff Gideon is the villain that this show needs and deserves. He has proven to be menacing in the backdrop, even though he hasn't done a whole lot on The Mandalorian. Just his presence there kind of gives off a ominous feel that you kind of know that he's probably this force in the background that will be shaping further events in the Mandalorian's future, and Baby Yoda's future. So, for those who just watch the movies, the Star Wars movies, are probably not aware of how big that name drop that Ahsoka did in Episode 5 was of Admiral Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. He is a huge character in the Star Wars extended universe. He is a character that was brought out of the comics and canonized again in Rebels, and played an intricate role in the last season of Rebels. Really just amazing character. Just an amazing brain, intellect. He is for those who are not aware of Grand Admiral Thrawn, he was I think they call him I think he was from the Chiss species. He really was only, or let me just put it this way. He was one of the few characters in the Empire during the years of Palpatine that really had free range to do as he pleased. Unlike the Moffs, which, right now Moff Gideon is a part of, who were mostly known as governors of regions and planets. They had a chain of command that they had to follow. Even though they themselves were powerful in their own right, they were not, the heads of head. Let's just put it that way. They were heads of specific parts, but they still had their bosses that they were kind of underlings to. But as for Grand Admiral Thrawn is concerned, I've always wondered this, and maybe I'll make a video on it in the future. Did Darth Sidious believe Grand Admiral Thrawn was a threat to his power? Now, one thing that used to be debated was whether Darth Vader was a threat to the Emperor, or if the Emperor saw Darth Vader as a threat to him. I think recent comic books have kind of made it very clear the contempt that Sidious actually had for Darth Vader, and how little he thought of him, and of his threat of taking him on. So that to me is out of the question. But as for Grand Admiral Thrawn is concerned, Grand Admiral Thrawn, his intellect alone, his capabilities as a leader of men, his capabilities and strength within the Imperial forces, his knowledge as a tactician and always being 2 steps ahead of his enemies, would really make him someone that, if I was the Emperor, I would have kind of reined in from time to time, but that was never the case. And it's always been in the back of my mind, was he not reined in and given free range to do whatever he wanted to, because of the Emperor not wanting to challenge him or his authority, or was it another reason? And maybe we'll find out. But there is one thing, or I guess I should say 2 things, that are exciting me about the future of the Mandalorian, and that is finding out if whether Thrawn and Moff Gideon are working in tandem together, controlling, let's say, Moff Gideon controls the political aspects of the Empire while Thrawn the military. Could these 2 men work together? Would their pride allow them to? Probably not. Or could they be adversaries? Could they be on competing sides of each one holding a certain part of the Imperial fleet? And possibly maybe in Season 3 or Season 4 seeing a conflict occur between the 2. Possibly even a battle. Possibly even a fight to the death. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would also be a great way to, to end their story arcs. Or at least one of their story arcs. Now, I never thought I would say this, but Disney has put themselves in a place where that they cannot lose. It is a win-win situation with whichever route they choose to pursue. You cannot go wrong. You could maybe even go down a third route of maybe making Moff Gideon a subservient to Thrawn, and Thrawn just being the supreme leader. Or I guess you could even go so far to say that maybe both of them are underlings of Palpatine. Whether they know that Palpatine's out there on Exegol is something I'm not sure. None of us are at the moment. But it would be interesting if maybe they're working under his orders, or if they're working to pursue their own goals. Now, either way, like I said, I would be excited to see how this story plays out. I hope that they don't save Grand Admiral Thrawn for a Ahsoka Tano spinoff. I would much rather them have spend maybe a little less time with Mando and Baby Yoda, and kind of split the series, at least for the time being. Ahsoka going after Grand Admiral Thrawn because she has some serious history with him, and then maybe Mando going after Moff Gideon. That would be how I would like to see this season and maybe next season go down. But something tells me that Grand Admiral Thrawn will make an appearance, but might not play as big of a role as maybe what we're hoping for. And the name drop was just to bring excitement for an Ahsoka Tano series, spinoff series. So that's my thoughts on that. Like I said, I never thought I would say this, but I mean, it sounds so strange coming off my lips saying the words Disney Star Wars has put themselves in a great position because they have failed consistently over the years to provide quality entertainment to fans. But this way, but in this one brief instance, they have actually put themselves in really good situation, and I'm excited to see how they're going to move forward in the future with it. But as always, guys, if you enjoy our content here, if you want to leave your comments down below, please, like I said, hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this video, and I'll try to add some of the Mandalorian videos, review videos that I've done in the description box. So if y'all want to check those out as well. But as always, guys, I do appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a good day.